Advisories in effect, even though the snow for the most part has pushed off to the east. The reason we're seeing these advisories, we still got a lot of snow and ice on the roads tonight. Temperatures are not anywhere near the freezing mark, so even though the snow has come to an end with very cold temperatures overnight tonight, we're likely going to see icy conditions tomorrow morning. So we haven't seen updated totals yet in our area, but we'll give you an idea of what it looks like out there. This is downtown Monroe right now. Obviously not a busy part of downtown, but you can see the roads are pretty well covered, some tire tracks there. So some slick spots out there right now, especially down to the south and east where the snow was a little bit heavier, closer to about 3/4 of an inch. Up in Concord, we've got snow on the track, kind of showed you generally about a half an inch, 1/4 of an inch, half an inch, depending where you are across most areas. The difference with this snowfall is it was all snow and it's stuck everywhere immediately. Look at the temperatures. Current temperatures near 10 degrees in Boone and Jefferson right now, 22, 23 degrees across the Piedmont. Strong northerly winds continue to bring in really cold temperatures. Now the snow for the most part has come to an end. There are some snow showers still developing towards Wadesboro, down towards Pageland, Cheraw, Chesterfield, down towards the Midlands. And that's really where the heavy snow is now, along and east of I-95. 2 inches of snow on the ground right now in the Myrtle Beach area, and it's still snowing. That might end up with about 4 inches of snow by the time the night is over. Across our area, some totals that we've started to see, generally around a half an inch, like I mentioned, here in Charlotte, about 4/10 of an inch. Mint Hill, about 4/10 of an inch. Davidson, about 1/10 up there towards Craven. So if you're south and east of I-85, that's where you saw the bulk of the snow this evening. And generally, the highest totals I've seen anywhere near Charlotte is around a half an inch. The bigger totals, as I mentioned, will be along the coast overnight into tomorrow morning. So if you are traveling tomorrow, roads here locally will be icy, but if you're going north or west, you're likely going to be fine. It's if you're going east or southeast, which is normally not what we would say, that's where the roads are going to be icy and probably snow covered well into the day tomorrow, because we're not expecting to get above the freezing mark. If you have snow at your house and you want to give us a measurement, go out there, find a flat spot, take your ruler, your tape measure, whatever you have, take 3 different measurements in an undisturbed flat area where the snow hasn't been trampled on or walked on, and average those out. That'll give you a pretty good idea how much snow has fallen. So the snow is pretty much coming to an end, but the icy roads will continue overnight, and the cold, that's going to become the story overnight. As the snow is exiting the region, the skies could actually clear tonight, and that will allow for really cold temperatures. So the worst travel, again, will be south and east of Charlotte, but those temperatures falling will keep the roads icy through early tomorrow morning. So temperatures overnight, by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, if skies clear, we'll see a low around 15, 16 degrees in Charlotte. We haven't been above freezing since about 5 o'clock yesterday. So we're going 24, 25, 26 hours now below freezing. We're going to stay there tomorrow because temperatures likely will not recover above the freezing mark, especially in areas that saw snow this evening, especially south and east. So as that snow exits, temperatures will stay cool. Now there's a cold front that's going to sweep in here, push all this out of here. So we will start to dry out, and by Thursday with some clouds, temperatures should be back in the upper 30s. Not exactly warm, but temperatures will be kind of going a little bit closer to where they should be for this time of year. As we get into the weekend, those high temperatures actually could approach 50 degrees. But so we've got a long haul ahead with cold temperatures. So even though the snow is becoming less of an issue tonight, the cold temperatures will not be going away. So make sure you're protecting your pipes, your neighbors, your plants, your pets, everything, those 4 Ps that we talk about when we get cold temperatures. And here's the thing, sometimes you don't really notice issues until the tail end of a cold snap. So be cautious that as things start to warm back up, you could still see pipes bursting. If you have any worries about your pipes at all in your house, go ahead and maybe drip them tonight and again tomorrow night. Open the cabinets, let that heat get underneath your sink. You want to make sure those pipes stay warm. And again, if you have to heat your home, make sure you're doing it safely as well. Carbon monoxide and fire issues are a big problem when people are trying to heat their home. So make sure you're using proper heating sources and just stay safe out there as we go through the next 24 hours. We'll have a complete update coming up tonight at 11 right here on WCNC and WCNC Plus. And of course, you can get updates online at WCNC.com and on our app, our WCNC app for your iPhone or your Android device.